southeast. Fire.
What's going on, everybody? Money Shot here. Welcome to the improved channel. As you can see, we're trying to get a little bit of video going on as well. I got a low pop server for you tonight. Just about 90 people in the server right now. Looking at Crossroads. Let's just drop this right on in here and we'll check it out. Crossroads is one of the newer maps. So I've got the map pulled up for you, but obviously you can't see much there. So we will hopefully drop a map in here on editing, and you'll be able to see what's going on, and I'll give a little commentary when I do that as well. We're just getting underway. You can hear the cannons singing out right now. Alright, pulled up a little bit of map here for you so everybody kind of has a little bit of an idea of what's going on. First things first, CSA being on the defense, they're going to spawn underneath the point of contention. And then after that, everything will send them back to their actual spawn. Union spawn way up here. They do have some cannons. We're not going to see much out of them in this one. However, we will see a little bit of the CSA guns doing some work. And we will make their first stand. See the Union really try to do a little bit of this and try to get in here and take that point of contention as they are attacking, and then of course we'll see the CSA try to hold that, and then they're gonna have to push back in there if they do get pushed back out. There's a little bit of a pond right. Ooh, that's really big. Right in there. And we'll see a lot of action on that tonight as well. So before this gets too far underway, let me drop this back into actual gameplay, and we'll see how it turns out. CSA here on the defense. You see point of contention right there, 41-40 on the clock. Both teams just stepping off, and you see Union here trying to wrap around the CSA's right, or CSA's left, I should say. And the Southern boys try to make their first stand on the outskirts of the small house here. And they would be a little bit out of position for the opening move on the Union side. We'll get down in here. You see the CSA battery working to get some shots off real quick as Union crosses right in front of them, and CSA I think realizes that they are a little out of position now, and they're going to start shifting over to their left. The low pop servers, then obviously you are able to scoot and move around the map a little bit more freely, a little bit less obvious to the enemy than you normally would. You have less guys, and less guys means less guys to mess things up for you. So we'll get in here and see if CSA can get the Union pushed back off of here. So they can really get back onto the defense. They may sit up there. They do have a little bit of a high ground. They may sit up there and just try to whittle away a little bit. Let's see if we can find an officer here and listen in. You got flags down all over the place for CSA right now.
Just cooperate. I tried.
Another flag going down there, and it looks like the CSA's kind of been whittled down already, as is, and Union sitting just up and off of point then is really going to start hammering CSA tickets. See if we got an officer in here. We'll take a listen, see if he's got some ideas up his sleeve here.
Pro gamer.
I just don't get this map, and we always seem to lose this one, so.
Yeah, it's a super difficult map, gentlemen. Just come up over here. Yeah, let's just all just crouch down. Let's get to know each other, you know.
Well, fuck.
And you get what you get with low pop. So we'll see if they get it back into the action here. CSA's battery trying to do some work as Union has slid up the road now, and they're taking a position in the backside of this house along the farm fence. Again, they are still off of point just a little bit. They are looking for the rest of the CSA right now. They aren't going to find them just yet, as they're just chilling
My fucking hand like that.
back in their spawn. I'll get up here and see if I can listen into the Union officer as he pops up.
My shiny blue.
Sprint on me, 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 let's go.
It's Patriot. We should tell them we have 2 CSA flags, guys.
Patriot, we killed everyone and we have 2 CSA flags.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're
CSA
wiped. Oh, they're wiped.
flags
Oh,
for
okay.
them.
On
The
me,
Union
go.
realizes now that CSA is not on the field, and we'll see if they shift down and try to protect the point, keep CSA from getting back in there. CSA is now dropped into engaged already on this map. Like I said, anything can really happen in a low pop server. You got CSA pushing through corn that they don't really need to push through, but they are going to do it anyway. I wonder if they think that a Union officer maybe is going to be able to see them up there. But with the field and the hill, you got the CSA battery that's going to see him first. So I'm not sure the objective in the corn there so far to the rear.
Yes, he's gonna do something stupid. So let's go.
Kill Patriot, gentlemen.
Play aggressive.
Yeah, that's your
fuck 'em up.
objective.
But through the corn they go, and they're going to have to come out of it eventually. This will probably be their furthest point that they're going to be in any corn. You can see that they are able to use this brush here to try to get a little bit of a jump on the Union as Union pushes towards the point already, but they're going to hold just short. Again, they're going to try to just eat some tickets away. But they're hunting at this point for the CSA. They're going to move into the same kind of heavy brush there that the CSA is going to move into. And we might end up with a little bit of a swampland skirmish here in just a little bit. 36 on the clock right now. Still anybody's game, depending on if CSA decides to push up and really take it a little bit more seriously.
Take aim down that column. That's a bunch of Union guys down there. Take aim. Take aim. Steady. Aim low. Fire. Miss.
Tiny little volley there from the CSA, and every single shot misses. Just about 2 Union sitting up there. 3 Union, I believe, is what I saw. And none of those
Gentlemen,
rounds hit.
take aim at that smoke from across, just straight across, take aim, take aim. I know you can barely see him, I can barely see him personally. Company, steady,
Take aim.
steady, fire. Reload. Well, you still drop tickets. So.
And now the Union has
Alright,
seen
up and over. No, go back up and over.
the CSA, as they pop that volley off, try to grab those 3 guys. And when they miss, then it really costs them.
Valley showman.
Let's see if the Union has
Valleys.
hit
You're
anybody.
staying here.
I'm not sure that I've seen anybody on the ground, though, so. For the time being, both teams are really struggling to eat tickets from the other team, minus that initial wipe that CSA took. And we'll see if that, in the end, is what costs them. Another volley going out across the pond and rips into the corn here.
Fire.
CSA is going to return the volley then, and now we have a long-range volley duel.
Let him reload first.
I'm
let him
logging
reload
out.
first.
Hey, those were good wins. Y'all
Company,
keep
take
it up.
aim,
Prepare for
company,
Y'all got
take
this,
aim,
man.
take
Take
aim,
aim.
take aim, steady, fire.
So
Well done, Waffen
execute
SS. May we live in
one of their
infamy.
own. I believe he was
Glorious
out in
National
the
Socialist.
water there just a little bit too far, and for whatever reason ended up getting stuck. And they decided to execute him. CSA holding it in the corn still. And both teams unwilling to really move off of these spots. They both know that as soon as they get up there in the open, they risk having to actually capture the point, at which point they're going to have to defend it. Union's going to shift around now. On the CSA, pop this up here and you can see just exactly what's going on. And Union trying to wrap through the heavy brush here along the banks to get over towards the corn.
Oh, gentlemen, they're coming from down from that column right there. They're coming from over there.
They
left
have
side,
been
left
spotted
side.
by the CSA
On point,
officer.
look at point, look at point, look at point. Point side, point. Independent fire, gentlemen, independent fire.
And now Union overextended just a little bit into the face of the CSA here. Now they're stuck in the open, just about 50 yards away from the cornfield. And they send a volley into the corn. It does not appear to be that effective, and CSA is just gonna sit there and load.
Also,
They
you can
do
pull
have
back.
a little bit of a snake fence there that they're using as some cover.
Independent, gentlemen.
Spread out, spread out.
Spread right, boys.
See what the boys are seeing down here, and you can see it's really hard to see through that fence and in the corn, especially with the smoke.
There you go, nice.
Oh my god, did you see that shit? That took like 3 right there.
Make sure you have the Springfield 1542, gentlemen, if you die. We'll use bucking ball.
Actually,
A little bit of music there, so we'll pull off just a little bit and zoom in.
pull back to my face.
Union's gonna pull out of here. They know that they can't really take that fence without getting really tore up, and I don't even know if they can get down that far, to be honest.
They know they're gonna lose. Them.
They're gonna cut up there.
Not a lot of
Hold
experience
here,
on these
hold.
new maps,
Independent
but
fire, pick up the stragglers.
I do know they are considerably farther past the point than they needed to be. It's a CSA flag, but it did just respawn, despawn.
Advantage
On the line, boys.
Still some music on the Union side, and they're gonna capture the point. 31 on the clock. Both teams engaged. CSA quickly slipping through it, so there are some bodies in that corn somewhere. We just couldn't see them from where we were at. I think I heard as we zoomed away there, Union gonna send another volley here, and we'll see if they make any contact
right behind
through
the fucking
this
cabin
fence
right
here.
there, and I was just about to stab their flag, and boom, I get team killed. God, you fuckers.
CSA really using this corn quite well with their colors of their uniforms there, the butternut and the gray. They're really blended in with the time of day that it is right now, and then you combine the smoke and it makes it extremely hard to see at longer ranges. And so Union is just taking shots at smoke, and most of those likely
Fucking miss. They cannot hit me. Jesus.
were hitting the fence. And Union's going to pull back off of here
Company to line. On that line.
as they have completed their capture then. Counterattack for the CSA. They are still engaged. 30-55 on the clock. 11-17 on the counterattack. And Union now sets up to really hold that point from a position of strength. Just backing up on some high ground. What you would call high ground. Speaking of, we'll take a look at terrain really quick. If we can find a nice little spot there, you can see a little bit of elevation. There's the point. And Union rips off a volley down the roadway there, but again, they're going to have a hard time really getting those shots in there. You can see their window then is basically from the elbow up.
Take aim, steady, fire. Reload.
What a beautiful well done.
Very nice volley from the Union there. Backdropped by Old Glory, and we'll drop back over here to the CSA. Still 10 minutes on their counterattack. And they're going to pull their boys back, and I wonder if they're going to try to get around the back side of the pond here without being seen. We do have a CSA company out here, unless there's a full battery, but we're not hearing a lot of artillery rounds, so let's take a look.
Oh shit! Beat his ass.
Oh shit.
Some weird team killing going on in the battery, and I'm not sure why this battery isn't actually doing a lot more work, as they are about to get volleyed on
Hold on
themselves.
the fence. Hold on the fence.
Shift it left again. Shift it left again at the double. Shift it left.
Shift left. Shift left.
Shift left.
Left in the
And the
cab.
Union
left in the
officer
cab.
then is going to shift the boys over into the heavy brush once again, and they're going to push back forward. No, they are going to go around the back side of the pond again, and we're going to have a dust up here just on the left side of the point, east side of the point there. 9 minutes still on the counterattack, but CSA has now dropped into taking losses, and they're going to have to get a little bit more aggressive and make something happen here on this push, at least, if not the next one, if this one fails.
Volley and then volley them and then charge. Because that's what they're doing right now, a bunch of volleys.
Shh. Hold, boys, hold.
It would appear the CSA was somewhat successful in getting back into these woods. We'll see where Union's sending their rounds here.
Yep, move left, move left, move left.
Break reload. Break reload.
Break reload, boys. Hit T. Follow your star.
And at least one person knows where the CSA went. I'm
Did
not
they just
sure if
retreat again?
they're
Independent.
just guessing
Send shots down range for a
or
second. Send shots down range.
they're assuming. That would be on the officer who's
Fire
making that
anyone
call.
downrange.
I would guess
Anyone
that he
downrange.
just assumes
Fire
that this
one
is
shot,
where the
then
next
hold.
attack
Fire
is
one
going to
shot,
go,
then
and you
hold.
can see
Fire
CSA
down,
then
boys.
really wrapping around now as they prepare to send a
Did they
volley.
really just
And
run
you
over there
heard
and
them
fuck
say
off?
that they're going to volley and then charge in here, but Union's on that fence, and that's going to make things extremely difficult for CSA to get anything done, especially in a low pop server like this.
Alright, gentlemen, come over here. Right face, right face. Come here. This way, boys. Go north, 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 north.
CSA officer kind of senses what's going on. He's going to shift even farther to the right, force Union to get off of that fence if they want to defend.
Okay. Flag with me as well. Flag with me as well. Let's go. Nope, big guys, stay there. Just
Not
hold,
taking the
hold.
bait, they're going to shift back and force CSA to come on in. Nice rip from the CSA right there. It looks like they formed up just outside of that road there, and now Union knows what's up, and this skirmish appears to be on. 650 on that counterattack, still in taking losses for the CSA. Union still engaged, 30 on the clock, 30:55 that is.
Big guy, you continue fire from here. I'm gonna
Take a look at the battery and see if it's making any progress here, but they do appear to just kind of be team killing, and a small skirmish unit coming up here to really just take care of the rest of battery that is still operational. With an extra officer, it would appear.
Say Drake, I hate you like a moron.
And full-on execution, and now the CSA battery really has no hope of making something happen. And as the clock ticks past 6 minutes on the counterattack,
Come back over here, right
for
face,
CSA
face.
is way back in the woods now. And they do currently appear to have the numbers to make this happen, but they're going to have to do it and rush right in there. But instead, Union's going to meet them on their right as they approach the road here.
Now we just gotta keep going up.
Yeah, it's like 60, 70 yards.
I'm not sure if that somebody has to see him at this point. There's a flag right there. Oh,
really quiet.
Left side, left side.
Everybody trying to be super quiet so they can't hear each other, but they definitely have both been spotted. And now we have a very, very close range skirmish here. Union does not have the numbers to make this happen. They left a couple guys overlooking the point. CSA really could do this if they charged
Fucking
right
charge
in.
it, charge it, then charge it. Come on.
And that's exactly what they're going to do. Only a few Union boys are left. However,
Charge! Let's go!
this company that was left here
Up and over.
is going to immediately push in as a reserve.
We're charging the road. We're charging the road to the left. Press V.
Kill him! Get him! Go!
And that's going to crush CSA's dreams, and whether they even have enough time to make this counterattack happen now is anybody's guess. They're going to have to march straight on in there and hope that they can break whatever the Union sets up. And they drop into breaking there. Only 30:55 left on the clock. Union is still in engaged, but just barely holding on. And a low pop server, and these games can go either very long or very fast, and this one's not gonna take very long before we are seeing the slow-mo.
Take the point now.
And they're gonna go straight on in. 3 minutes 31 left on that counterattack. Find that Union officer.
Yeah,
Of course.
There we go.
Ban? I don't think you get a ban.
Hey, Drake. I hate it like a man.
Gentlemen of the
Where are we
platoons, on me. On me.
He's
On me.
been doing
Let's
this
come
by
back here.
himself. Basically, me and pro gamers better.
And he comes back in to his boys there, and he's gonna reroute them back towards the point of contention. He knows that the CSA absolutely has to get in here right now, and they're coming down this winding road. They're gonna have a single chance to make this happen.
Yeah, it's gone.
And this is just a small ragtag group of boys here, and I don't think they have much chance of making this work. And you can see them doing the piecemeal thing, stretching all the way back to their spawn, and there's absolutely no way that this is gonna break the Union, who isn't even bothering to sit on the point. They're probably waiting to see that go.
Entire battalion. Look F6, boys. Look F6. Look F6.
Hey, right flank! There's a stupid gun!
Fuck you, bitch. You're just sad because you're losing, Johnny Reb.
One Rambo artilleryman there. But if Union doesn't wake up right now, this might go a little bit longer.
Shoot that guy right there in front. Alright, no, never mind, sorry.
And CSA has taken the field back, and the big clock starts once again. 30 minutes on the clock. Both teams are taking losses. Full morale, and we are back in it. And some people might say that the Union officer allowed that to happen.
Fire, gentlemen, fire.
And now CSA is going to try to stand in place and not allow Union back in there to retake this.
Spread out, gentlemen, spread out once you get your load in. We hold, gentlemen, we hold. Hey, pull back over here, gentlemen. Pull back into the woods.
Defilade. If you're reloading, pull back
Pull
into
back into the
defilade.
woods.
If anything, run up, shoot, and then.
Way too many voices going on. Could all the other commanders please go?
I imagine that was supposed to be a volley, but instead it really did sound like somebody was making popcorn.
Let's pull back more, gentlemen. Pull back
That's
more.
not something that the officer likely wanted to hear. It just means that all of his men now are on a different, slightly different reload.
Continue independent.
Although it was all relatively at the same time.
Hey, yo, this is an officer.
And now the CSA battery sings out, hits that line on its right side there, taking a few boys with him. And it's going to end up being a little bit of a slugfest here. Fence to wood line. And Union is going to shift to their left.
Here's the man, up and over, up and over.
Maintain discipline.
And we'll take a look up here. I'm wondering if they're just going to go straight into the woods there, and then we're going to have a good old-fashioned melee.
Oh, boys! Oh, everybody, let's go. Right here, gentlemen, right here. Right in front, left side, left side. Right there, down that line,
CSA sending shots out now before that charge
Pull
can
back to
happen.
reload, pull back.
And now the Union is caught kind of out in the open. They got a small log pile here that they're using as cover, but they're trying to shift their boys into the woods there and get them hidden away so that they can get a little bit closer and just start really chewing on the CSA's tickets. 28 on the clock. Point of contention down to K right now. But a couple guys just got in there and closed it back up.
I wasn't sure where
CSA still taking a decent amount of losses compared to the CSA.
Maybe a little bit more up
And now the Union, CSA is taking a considerable amount of losses compared to the Union. And Union is kind of just firing and advancing in a heavy battle line through the woods now. They did manage to get their boys over the road and down in there. CSA looks like they're going to pull back.
Don't retreat, gentlemen. If you retreat, I will shoot you in the face. Move forward.
We should wait for
Think
them
about
to come
taking
up.
that.
Don't listen to Taco.
Here comes the Union charge. They're playing music, so we're going to go over to the CSA side and watch them accept it. They don't know that it's coming yet,
man.
but that music is going to give it
We're
away.
losing because of all the fucking Rambos, man.
Yep, it's all the fucking Rambos. I promise you.
Here they come right out of the woods, and they weren't even at the melee. They're not even ready for it. Union is going to probably make quick work of the CSA at this point, send them back to spawn. That's going to allow Union to capture again if they so choose. And a decent amount of CSA stay up for a while, but I don't think this is going to go their way. No, not at all. The CSA finds their whole team back at spawn for the third time this match. And they're going to immediately push forward. I imagine then they're going to get their reloads and bayonets at a more forward and more convenient location. Get back up here and take a listen, see if the music has stopped. The music has not stopped, and CSA drops into braking once again. 25 on the clock, just dropping into 25, I should say. And Union deciding once again to give CSA the field. Looking at a long march. CSA is not actually pushing forward. I do think that they are really trying to plan things over here, so let's listen.
Hold. Let's get some more men up here. Alright, gentlemen. This is the moment. Let's go, boys.
Now they're stepping off now, and I'm wondering if they're going to go ahead and take the point of contention for themselves. as Union has decided to pull behind the barn, which just off the point of contention, very easy to pull up onto this fence and start sending either volleys or any other fire order that the officer wants as CSA tries to take the point. And CSA is going to choose to go the left side. Actually, there's two different companies operating right now. And the CSA's battery then. Looks like they're playing a little bit of crashing cannons on the battery here.
Gunner, you gotta go in the middle. You have to go in the middle.
Crashing cannons.
You have to go in the middle.
Second Wisconsin.
So we gotta see this.
Let's load both of them. Let's load both of them.
Canister tournament. And you can find some crashing cannons on the channel if you look hard enough.
I gotta load it.
Obviously that is not exactly what they're doing, but it does appear as if that's what was going on.
Bro, why do I keep hearing a ringtone? What the fuck?
Pick the flag up and stay.
What a
stay
vagina. Another vagina dipped out.
Up.
The real America.
Well, it is.
I see, like.
Y'all remember when the Yankees invaded America?
By that cabin.
Yeah, one time.
Yeah, they're on the northwest side.
I remember being Irish and drunk and just heading up on some fucking country stuff.
CSA is planning their next route up. They don't really know where the Union's at. They think they're on the northwest side, and clearly that is not where they are. I know you can't see the chat, but the infantry officers for the CSA side have realized what is going on with their artillery, and they're not having it. They're a little angry. And I don't blame them, and it looks like they cleaned them out themselves.
You're in the open.
Oh, those are Union officers.
Hello. Good boy.
Hey, guys.
Die like a good boy. Die like a good boy.
I take no responsibility for what gets said over the comms there. You can't help that one. Now here comes a quick time march for the Union back towards the cabin there, and then the point of contention past it, but they are going to get seen if those CSA officers still got their binoculars up.
Yeah, right on this side of the fence, boys. Over here.
Hey, stop hitting me! Stop hitting me! Stop it!
And they should be seen now, and you'll hear a
Gentlemen,
fire order.
Down the column, straight ahead, northeast, north, northeast, north, northeast, north.
And there it is, and now they're going to open fire while the Union is still kind of in the open here, and we're going to start seeing some bodies drop.
On the fence, boys.
Come on, boys, on the fence. Form a line.
Good shot on the flag.
One CSA company then tying the Union up, and it looks like another company is going to shift left and try to get a little bit of a flank move on them. Yeah, Union yells for brace. I think they think that there is a lot more boys coming than there really is. And now you hear a counter charge. The one thing I will suggest is that it may... Never mind, I wasn't paying attention to what was going on there as Union closes the ring. And that will do it for this one. Union gave CSA multiple opportunities to take the field back, but they did not push forward, they did not get aggressive enough. And in the low pop servers, you have to move your guys. Good job to the boys in blue. As I said, welcome to the channel. Let me know what you think about the video.
Abraham Lincoln called for 75,000
And I will leave you
volunteers to put down the rebellion.
with the map.
A flurry of loyal citizens answered the call with gusto, and indeed a surplus of men crowded recruiting offices throughout the northern states. For many, idealism motivated their enlistment. Many felt it their patriotic duty to preserve the Union established by their forefathers in the Revolution. As one Union volunteer put it, "I am here as a soldier to defend the country and the Stars and Stripes. I believe that God will bless us, and if we have to fight, we shall come out victorious." Others joined to fight against the evil of slavery. As one idealistic Yankee saw it, "I believe there is an irrepressible conflict between North and South on this question. Each have their vital principle, the North liberty and the South slavery. The question is which must give away." Like so many Confederate volunteers, perhaps most of the volunteers for the Union imagined their stint as a soldier.
Alright, like I said, thank you for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe below if you liked what I did here. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about War of Rights in general. And I will see you until next time
For those without work or
on the field.
like farmers and canal boatmen, signing up was a
Take
means
care.
to earn money and have consistent meals included.
Take care of me, Southeast.
Fire.